Alright, I'm back. So I went ahead and scuffed the hood. And you can see where I scuffed it. And I went ahead and did it left to right and up and down. And it is going to get dirty. So your next step, what you want to do is clean it. I wouldn't clean it with any kind of like alcohol, denatured alcohol, you know, anything like that. It will get it clean, and that's what normally you use like at the shop, at the body shop or whatever for real cars. But what's going to happen is, since you already cut away the plastic film, it's going to get under here and it's going to want to lift the film for the rest of the car because the chemical that's in it. So then you'll get, you know, bleeding or whatnot in the primer. And the primer, since it comes out real thick, when you shoot that, you also want to shoot it very lightly. Shoot a first coat very, very light. Come back with the second light, you know, third medium, and then, you know, do your fourth one. Just shoot it regular. Each time changing your pattern. First time left to right, second time up and down, third time left to right again, and you should be good. But the way I'm going to clean it, you want to get you something lint free. I have this little shirt here. It does not produce any kind of lint. And I'm going to just take glass cleaner that I get from the shop. And I'm just going to, since it comes out pretty heavy, just barely just squat it. Just like that. And with doing that, that's going to give it a real nice clean. Wipe it one time. Then change your, you know, rag or whatever you're using. That way it won't have nothing on it. And then wipe it again. And the cool thing about this glass cleaner is it dries very fast. So it dries, cleans, and yeah. That way we take all the dust, any kind of dust that was produced from sanding the body. So I'm about to shoot it next. And we'll see how it comes out. Alright, so there's the second coat. Still wet. First coat, left to right. And what I did is I held it up like this. That way I can hold my can vertical, left to right. Instead of spraying down, because, you know, the can will start to spit. You don't want that. You don't want it to spit or anything like that. Get any kind of imperfection in the paint. So, shot it left to right. And then, when I shot it in the other direction, what I did was just turn the hood like this. Turn the car like this. And shot it from left to right. But it's actually up and down. So, yeah. Just gonna wait for it to dry. I'll get the blow dryer, you know, make it go faster. Primer or this camouflaged flat black, it dries super fast. And like I said, be very careful. Don't shoot it heavy. That stuff comes out. It comes out fast. So I'm gonna hit this with the blow dryer and then shoot the third coat, and you know, hit it with the blow dryer, and then I'm gonna let it sit for about 24 hours. That way it really sets and really grabs a hold of the shell, and then from there we'll continue and we'll do the rest. I gotta let it sit for 24 hours because then what I have to do is I'm gonna tape up the hood, tape it with this green tape here. It's the frog tape. You use it inside for your house to do, you know, trim and stuff, but believe it or not, this stuff does not like to stick very well to shells. It comes off. It doesn't stick a whole lot. So I've used it already before on top of the primer. It won't pull it off, especially if you let the primer sit for 24 hours. Go ahead and tape it up. You know, and then shoot the rest of the body in that dull coat. So yeah. Alright, so it's been 24 hours and the car is sat, the hood is dry. Shot the inside, fog lights and the running lights the daytime running lights on the real car, at least. Shot those in Tamiya orange. The place I normally get all my paint from didn't have it in PS, so I went ahead and got the TS. The TS is for plastic. You're supposed to use the PS. But with you're painting something small like that, 2 coats. That's all I did on this. 2 coats. When you put a light bucket or something behind it, you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see the orange. So, you know, if you were to take a hard hit, it wouldn't come off. I've done it with other cars. I've done signal lights with this TS here, and it does fine. It won't crack or flake off or anything like that. Now, when you're doing a big job, let's say like, you know, a back glass, and someone hits you, or your body clip puts stress, and the body post puts stress in the area where the TS paint is, it will crack and it'll just start to flake and crack and crack and crack from there. So I wouldn't recommend it. Stay away from the TS unless you're doing a very, very little amount. So I'm gonna go ahead and start peeling all the protective film off. And since the hood already sat overnight for 24 hours, I'm going to tape up the hood, and I'm going to shoot the whole car in a dull coat. And then we're going to go ahead and get our teeth put on, our eyes. We're going to do the window trim. I'm going to, we'll do some touch-ups here and there. Get it looking nice. We'll put an intercooler up in the front. So yeah, we'll get it going.